Imagine waking up each day feeling empowered, fulfilled, and confident about the path you're on. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, today, we dive into the core principles that can make this dream a reality. You see, life isn't just about existing, it's about truly living. And I promise, by the end of this talk, you'll have a renewed perspective and a blueprint for that superior life you've always desired. This isn't just about transforming your life. It's about you becoming the master of your own destiny. So, are you ready to step into the best version of yourself? The journey might be challenging, but I assure you, it will be worth it. Let's embark on this life-changing adventure together. Let's begin our journey with a principle that is as old as life itself: embracing change. This might seem challenging, especially in a world that encourages us to seek comfort and predictability. But let's recall the wise words of the ancient philosopher Heraclitus: the only thing constant in life is change. Change is like the flowing river. From moment to moment, a river is never quite the same. It is continually shifting, adapting, and carving its path. Similarly, our lives are a collection of ever-changing moments, experiences, and lessons. Think about the seasons. They don't stay the same. They transmute into each other, each bringing its unique beauty. Spring brims with fresh life, summer thrives with warmth, autumn delights with colors, and winter brings a serene charm. Each change, each season, brings along a unique perspective, diverse experiences, and new growth opportunities. Now, consider what would have happened if nature decided to resist change. Imagine if the caterpillar resisted metamorphosis and stayed in its cocoon forever. We'd never witness the splendor of a butterfly in flight. Much like nature, we need to welcome and adapt to life's changes to allow our personal transformation and growth. Change can indeed be scary. It is the fear of the unknown that holds us back. But it's important to remember that the unknown is also the birthplace of all possibilities. Every significant achievement, innovation, or progress in human history has been the result of daring to venture into the unknown, embracing change. Consider the invention of the light bulb. If Thomas Edison resisted change and clung to the comfort of gas lamps, we would still be living in a world lit by flickering flames. His willingness to embrace change, to experiment, to adapt, eventually illuminated the entire world. Embracing change is about shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing change as a threat, we need to see it as an opportunity for growth, learning, and exploration. It opens doors to new experiences, ideas, and paths that would otherwise remain hidden. Change is an inevitable part of life. We can either choose to resist it, standing still while the world moves around us, or we can choose to dance with it, grow with it, and shape our life into a beautiful symphony of evolving melodies. Remember, a tree that bends with the wind doesn't break, it grows stronger. Likewise, as we embrace change, we become more resilient, adaptable, and equipped to lead an enriched, fulfilling life. In conclusion, change isn't something to be feared. Instead, think of it as life's way of offering you opportunities to evolve, grow, and become the best version of yourself. So, throw open your arms and embrace change. Because when you do, you embrace life itself. In continuation from our discussion about embracing change, let's now explore the second rule of leading a better life: practicing gratitude. While we are often focused on the pursuit of what we want, we often forget to appreciate what we already have. Practicing gratitude is about shifting our focus from what our life lacks to the abundance that's already present. Picture an artist with a canvas. He has all the colors at his disposal, but he chooses to only paint with blue because he is fond of it. In doing so, he misses out on the beauty and depth that the other colors can bring to his painting. Similarly, we have an entire palette of emotions and experiences in our lives. While it's easy to focus on the blues, the challenges and hardships, we must also acknowledge and appreciate the brighter colors, our blessings and positive experiences. Imagine walking on a path littered with precious gems and rocks. While the rocks represent our challenges, the gems represent our blessings. It is easy to notice the rocks because we stumble upon them, but we often fail to notice the gems unless we actively look for them. This is where the practice of gratitude comes in. It encourages us to actively seek the gems in our everyday life. Gratitude is not just about saying, "Thank you." It's a way of seeing things. It's about recognizing the good in our lives and acknowledging that we are the recipients of an abundance of goodness. Each day might not be good, but there is something good in every day. Studies in psychology have shown that gratitude can have profound and positive effects. Individuals who regularly express gratitude have been found to have lower levels of stress and depression. They have a more positive outlook on life, better sleep quality, and even improved physical health. Gratitude also helps us in dealing with adversity. When we face challenges or hardships, it's easy to get bogged down by negativity. But when we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we develop a positive perspective that helps us to overcome these challenges with resilience and strength. Practicing gratitude takes a conscious effort. It requires us to slow down, to observe, to reflect. It could be as simple as writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day, or taking a moment to appreciate the beauty of a sunset, or expressing your appreciation for a loved one. As we integrate gratitude into our everyday life, we realize that the little things are not so little, that they are indeed the big things. We start to appreciate the magic of ordinary moments, and life becomes a beautiful journey worth celebrating every day. In conclusion, while change is the law of life, gratitude is the music of life. Just as we dance to the rhythm of change, let's also tune into the melody of gratitude. Because when we express gratitude for the blessings we already have, we pave the way for more blessings to enter our life. As we continue our journey on the path of a better life, we transition from the soothing melody of gratitude to the essential rhythm of health. Our third point of consideration is prioritizing health. A profound, yet often overlooked aspect of our lives, health is the real wealth that facilitates every other endeavor we undertake. Our body is comparable to a well-oiled machine. If we take appropriate care of it and provide it with the right fuel, it can perform wonders. On the contrary, if we neglect it, it is bound to break down. The saying, "Health is wealth," is not merely an old adage, but a mantra to live by. Whether it's physical health, mental health, or emotional health, each is equally important and interdependent. Just like a car requires regular maintenance to run efficiently, our bodies require a healthy lifestyle. Consuming nutrient-rich food, engaging in regular physical activity, getting adequate sleep, these are the pivotal elements of nurturing our health. Does this strike a chord with how we treat our prized possessions? We wouldn't fill a luxury car with cheap fuel, would we? Similarly, we should feed our bodies high-quality, nutritious food, not junk. But it's not only about physical health. Mental and emotional health are equally important. In today's fast-paced world, stress, anxiety, and depression are not uncommon. Just as we exercise to keep our bodies fit, we need strategies to keep our mind fit too. This could be through meditation, yoga, or simple mindfulness exercises. When our mind is calm and at peace, it reflects positively on our physical health. The world of technology and the constant need to be plugged in can often take a toll on our health. Here, it's essential to understand the importance of digital detox. Disconnect to reconnect with yourself, with nature, with the world around you in its raw, physical form. Just as a musical instrument needs to be in tune to produce harmonious sound, our body and mind need to be in tune to function harmoniously. Moreover, preventive measures for health are as important as curative ones. Regular checkups, a balanced diet, and stress management are some of the ways to prevent health issues. The old saying, "Prevention is better than cure," carries profound wisdom. To wrap this up, Remember the importance of your health as a vessel that carries you on the voyage of life. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. So, while embracing the changes life throws at you and channeling gratitude for life's gifts, take the pledge to prioritize your health. Because no matter what you aspire to achieve, the journey begins with good health. Following the essential conversation about prioritizing our health, we now delve into another integral aspect of human life, learning to forgive. It's the fourth tenet in our discourse and, perhaps, among the most challenging to implant into our daily life. Yet, the rewards of mastering it are immensely liberating. Forgiveness is like a balm that heals the deepest of wounds. It is an act of acceptance and letting go, an act of understanding, compassion, and empathy. It's essential to forgive not just others but also ourselves. Now, you might ask why. When someone wrongs us, the anger, resentment, and emotional pain we hold on to are like shackles that bind us. They are like poison we willingly drink, hoping the other person will suffer, while in reality, we're the ones being consumed by it. Have you ever noticed how heavy a bag of stones can be? That's essentially what we're carrying around when we choose to hold on to resentment and anger. Only when we learn to let go, to forgive, can we truly free ourselves from this burden. It's important to understand that forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about our peace of mind. It's about freeing ourselves from the torment of past mistakes or hurts. Just as we nurture our bodies with healthy food and exercise, our hearts too need to be nurtured with the power of forgiveness for it to remain healthy. Just as we detoxify our bodies, our hearts too need detoxification from the bitterness of past grudges. Once we start practicing forgiveness, we will begin to feel lighter, happier, and more at peace with ourselves. Forgiving someone doesn't mean we're excusing their actions or forgetting what happened. It simply means we're choosing our peace over prolonged anger and suffering. It means we're choosing to learn from what happened rather than allowing it to negatively affect our present and future. It means we're choosing to be better, not bitter. Learning to forgive is like learning a new language. It might be challenging at first, but with consistent practice, it will become second nature to us. So, as we step forward on our path to becoming better versions of ourselves, let's make a pact to practice forgiveness. Now, if you're finding value in these insights and wish to continue on this journey with me, I invite you to hit that subscribe button right now. Join me as we continue to explore the next rule in our voyage towards a better life. The discourse is enlightening, the journey is fulfilling, and the company is wonderful. Following our exploration into the freeing act of forgiveness, I invite you to join me on the journey of embracing what many of us often fear, failure. This is our fifth stepping stone in our quest for a better life. Failure, contrary to popular belief, is not the antagonist of our life's narrative. It is, in fact, our most faithful mentor. It's an irreplaceable part of life's curriculum, imparting lessons that success often cannot. The fear of making mistakes, of failure, often holds us back from taking risks, venturing into the unknown, and ultimately, from realizing our full potential. Let's reimagine failure, shall we? Picture it not as a pitfall, but rather as a ladder, each rung representing a lesson learned, leading us towards our ultimate goal, success. Remember the anecdote of Dr. John Pemberton? He failed 1,000 times before creating the formula for what we now know as Coca-Cola. His perseverance transformed his failures into a timeless recipe for success. Similarly, Thomas Edison, before inventing the light bulb, stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Failures are the chisel that shapes the sculpture of our character, making us stronger, more resilient, and wiser. They push us out of our comfort zone, prompting us to question, innovate, and grow. Failures are the trial runs to success. They're not the end, but a means to an end. They're not roadblocks, but stepping stones guiding us on the path to success. One of the most resilient trees, the mighty oak, starts its journey as a tiny seed, enduring harsh weather, quenching its thirst from sparse rainfall and fighting for sunlight among taller trees. It fails to thrive many times before it finally begins to grow. Yet, with each failure, it lays down stronger roots, preparing for the grandeur it is destined to achieve. Such is the role of failure in our lives. In conclusion, to embrace failure is to embrace growth, wisdom, and resilience. It is about viewing setbacks as setups for comebacks, about understanding that the most beautiful flowers often grow from manure. Now, if these insights resonate with you, I would like to invite you to hit the subscribe button. Let's continue to unearth the secrets of a better life together. There's so much more to explore, learn, and implement. Together, we can navigate this journey, turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones. As we traverse the path of embracing failure, we encounter yet another crucial aspect of our growth journey, the thirst for knowledge. This is our sixth crucial rule to a better life, the constant quest for learning. The world we live in is an endless ocean of knowledge, brimming with novel ideas, theories, perspectives, and experiences. Every moment spent in this world presents an opportunity to learn something new, something transformative. As Albert Einstein once said, once you stop learning, you start dying. The importance of constant learning cannot be overstated in our pursuit of a better life. Consider the illustrious example of Warren Buffett, a name synonymous with success and wealth. He attributes a major part of his success to his love for learning. He spends about 80% of his day reading, absorbing knowledge, understanding global trends, and making informed decisions. His insatiable curiosity and continual learning approach are the foundation stones that have made him one of the most successful investors in the world. Life is not a race, but rather a marathon, which requires endurance, perseverance, constant learning, and adapting. As we navigate through life's labyrinth, our experiences serve as lessons that help us grow, evolve, and adapt. We are like clay, continually molded by our experiences, and our willingness to learn from them forms our character and shapes our destiny. In our pursuit of knowledge, we must remember that every person we meet, every situation we encounter, every book we read, and every journey we embark on has something to teach us. We just need to listen and observe with an open mind and heart. We need to build the bridge of curiosity over the river of fear and cross it to discover the vast land of knowledge that awaits us. Continual learning is not confined to academic or professional growth. It extends to personal development, emotional maturity, and spiritual growth. It enables us to understand ourselves better, to develop empathy towards others, to appreciate the beauty in diversity, and to build a worldview that fosters peace, love, and acceptance. In conclusion, learning is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. It's the compass that guides us through life's treacherous terrains and serene landscapes. It's the lens through which we view the world and our place in it. It's the beacon of light that leads us towards our goal. Embrace learning, stay curious, and keep growing, because the journey to a better life is paved with lessons learned and knowledge gained. On this note, let's move on to the next rule for a better life. Shall we? Upon venturing down the path of lifelong learning, an essential manifestation of the wisdom acquired is kindness. This brings us to the seventh rule for an enhanced life: spreading kindness. Kindness is the universal language that breaks all barriers, colors, creeds, or cultures. It's the gentle, comforting breeze that soothes a troubled mind, the warm, radiant sun that melts a hardened heart, and the silken thread that binds humanity in unity. Let's consider the world of nature. A tree that bears fruits doesn't eat them itself. It offers its produce to all who seek nourishment or shelter without discrimination. It stands tall and firm, providing shade and solace, expecting nothing in return. This unconditional kindness is a lesson of nobility we can take from nature. Kindness is not confined to grand gestures or costly gifts, but found in everyday small acts. It's in the sincere smile you offer to a stranger, the kind words you say to uplift a colleague, or the helping hand you extend to a neighbor. It's the decision to understand rather than judge, to love rather than hate, to give rather than take. Remember, just like a boomerang, what you send out comes back. When you sow seeds of kindness, you reap love and respect. When you water the world with compassion, you grow friendships and positivity. Consider the life of Mother Teresa, a beacon of kindness and love. Her humble acts of kindness towards the downtrodden and neglected not only changed their lives but also had a ripple effect, instilling kindness in hearts worldwide. Her life is a testament to the power of kindness and its potential to bring about profound changes. While we speak of kindness towards others, let's not forget the importance of being kind to ourselves. Often, we become our harshest critic, forgetting that everyone, including ourselves, is fighting a tough battle. Being kind to oneself fosters a healthy mind and a positive self-image, paving the way for personal growth and happiness. In a world that is often harsh and critical, being an ambassador of kindness takes strength and courage. But remember, every drop of kindness you spread contributes to the ocean of positivity. As we move forward, let's carry the torch of kindness, illuminating our path and that of others. After all, it's the little acts of kindness that make the world a better place. Now, with this soft warmth of kindness enveloping us, let's dive into the next rule of a better life. Are you ready? Carrying forward the torch of kindness, it's time to nurture our inborn talents and interests as we venture into the 8th rule for a fulfilling life: pursue your passion. Remember, as children, we dared to dream without any boundaries, our eyes sparkling with the endless possibilities of becoming astronauts, artists, or even superheroes. Every one of us is born with a unique set of talents and a natural inclination towards certain activities. However, as we grow up, societal norms, expectations, and the fear of failure often overshadow these dreams, pushing us into the mundane rigors of everyday life. To live a fulfilling life, it's crucial to reconnect with that part of yourself. Pursuing your passion is like feeding your soul. It ignites a fire within you, leading to a sense of purpose and happiness that radiates from within and reflects in all other aspects of your life. Take the example of Steve Jobs, a pioneer of the modern tech industry. Jobs was passionate about design and technology, which led him to co-found Apple, one of the most successful companies today. His passion was so strong that even after being ousted from his own company, he returned with renewed vigor and vision to transform the tech landscape. Now, understanding your passion is one thing, but pursuing it requires courage, resilience, and a burning desire to follow your heart despite the odds. It's not always going to be easy, and the path might not be clearly laid out. But remember, the journey towards your passion is a journey towards your true self, towards the core of what makes you, you. Don't be disheartened by failures or obstacles that might come your way. They are mere stepping stones guiding you towards your destination. Embrace them, learn from them, and keep moving forward. The pursuit of passion isn't a detour from life's responsibilities. It's about striking a balance, carving out time for what makes you feel alive, and integrating it into your lifestyle. It could mean taking a few hours every week to paint if you're an artist at heart, or dedicating your weekends to volunteer work if social service is what drives you. In the grand scheme of things, pursuing your passion makes you a happier, more fulfilled individual. It adds color to your life's canvas and makes your journey worthwhile. As we forge ahead with renewed determination, let's delve into the next rule to get closer to the life we aspire for. Are you ready to take the next step? Riding the wave of passion and determination, let's transition into the 9th rule for a more fulfilling life: cultivate relationships. Having immersed ourselves in the pursuit of our passions, we must remember that we, as humans, are inherently social beings. Our connections with others form the backbone of our existence and have a profound impact on our overall well-being. The relationships we maintain with our family, friends, and loved ones are not just a part of life. They are life in its purest form. It's through these relationships that we experience love, companionship, warmth, and support. Just as a tree draws nutrients from the soil to survive and grow, we draw emotional nourishment from our relationships that help us thrive in life. Take the example of the California redwoods, the tallest and oldest trees on Earth. They stand tall not because of their strong individuality, but because their root systems are intricately connected and supportive of one another. Similarly, our relationships root us, providing strength and resilience in the face of life's storms. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to mistake digital interactions for real relationships. Yes, technology has made it easier to stay in touch, but the depth and richness of in-person interactions are irreplaceable. Remember the warmth of a heartfelt hug, the joy in a friend's laughter, or the comfort in a loved one's understanding nod. These are the nuances of relationships that technology can never replicate. Cultivating relationships is not about having hundreds of friends on social media. It's about nurturing meaningful bonds with those who truly matter. It's about being there for others in their time of need and allowing others to be there for you when you need them. It's about shared experiences, shared joys, and shared sorrows. It's about understanding and accepting others for who they are and allowing them to understand and accept you for who you are. Nurturing relationships also means setting boundaries and understanding your self-worth. Just as a gardener removes the weeds that hinder a plant's growth, remove toxic relationships that drain your energy and prevent your growth. In the end, we are remembered not by the amount of wealth we accumulate or the accolades we gain, but by the lives we touch and the love we give. As we continue our journey towards a fulfilling life, let's carry forward the essence of meaningful relationships into the next rule. Are you ready to uncover the next step towards a better life? As surely as we connect with others and cultivate relationships, we must equally learn to manage stress. Just as the ebb and flow of a river, life too comes with its peaks and valleys. It's in this movement, in this dance of life, that stress often arises. After all, stress is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't take you anywhere. Stress is a natural part of life. Some degree of stress can actually be beneficial, propelling us to rise to challenges, sharpen our focus, and achieve our goals. However, chronic or excessive stress can have detrimental effects on our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Imagine driving a car with your foot constantly on the accelerator. What would happen? The engine would eventually burn out. Similarly, constant stress without relief or relaxation can lead to burnout and health issues such as heart disease, obesity, and depression. Therefore, just as one would maintain their car regularly to ensure its smooth running, managing stress effectively is crucial for our overall health and well-being. But how do we do this? Firstly, we need to recognize our stress triggers. Is it work-related, financial worries, relationship issues, or something else? Once we identify the sources of our stress, we can then devise strategies to cope with them. Secondly, incorporate relaxation techniques into your daily routine. This could be deep breathing exercises, yoga, meditation, or even a simple walk in the park. Have you ever noticed after a stressful day how soothing it is to listen to the rhythmic waves of the ocean or the rustling leaves in the wind? Nature itself provides us with the best stress relief. Thirdly, remember the importance of a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep in managing stress levels. Just as a car can't run on an empty tank, our bodies can't function optimally without proper nutrition, physical activity, and rest. Lastly, do not hesitate to seek professional help if stress becomes overwhelming or unmanageable. Just as we would consult a mechanic if our car breaks down, sometimes we need professional guidance to navigate through life's rough patches. Remember, managing stress isn't about avoiding life's challenges, but learning how to respond to them in a healthier, more balanced way. As we continue our journey towards a better life, let's carry forward the essence of stress management into rule number 11. Are you ready to take the next step towards a better life? Continuing our journey from effectively managing stress, let's navigate towards the next milestone, setting goals and taking action. Imagine you're setting out on a road trip. You have a full tank of gas, your favorite snacks, and a playlist ready to go. But there's one thing missing: your destination. Without a clear destination in mind, even the most well-prepared journey can lead us astray. This is precisely where the importance of setting goals comes into play in our lives. Think of your life as that road trip. You might be equipped with skills, knowledge, and resources, but without setting clear and specific goals, you can drift aimlessly. Goals act as the guiding star, the compass that provides direction and purpose to your life. They are a vision of what we want to achieve and where we want to be in the future. Setting goals isn't just about declaring what you want. It's about digging deep into your desires, understanding what truly matters to you, and then aligning your actions with those values. They push us out of our comfort zone, compel us to grow, and transform dreams into reality. The key to effective goal setting is specificity. Instead of a vague goal like, "I want to be healthier," aim for something more specific like, "I want to exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week." But setting a goal is just the first step. Taking action is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them. Think about it. If you have the map and the destination, but don't start the car and drive, will you reach your destination? Break down your goals into actionable steps or mini-goals. Write them down, create a timeline, and start taking action. Remember, even the smallest step in the right direction is progress. Celebrate each small victory, each step taken, and every mini-goal achieved. This not only maintains motivation but also builds momentum on your journey towards your goal. Lastly, while traversing this path from setting goals to taking action, remember to remain flexible. Just like you might need to change routes during a road trip due to roadblocks or traffic, similarly, life might throw unforeseen challenges your way. Adjust your plans, change your strategies, but keep your goal in sight. So, ready to hit the road? Set your goals, take action, and remember, the journey towards achieving your goals is just as important, if not more, than the destination itself. Up ahead, we have our final rule awaiting, and it's all about celebrating the journey. As we journey onward from setting goals and taking action, we arrive at our final destination, the celebration of small victories. Since we have used the analogy of life being a road trip, I would like to continue on the same line. Imagine you're on a long drive. You've been on the road for hours, and you're starting to feel fatigued. But then, you reach a scenic overlook, providing you with a breathtaking view of a sun-drenched valley. It's not your final destination, but it's a beautiful and rewarding part of the journey. This is what celebrating small victories feels like on our journey in life. Often, we become so fixated on the end goal that we forget to pay attention to the journey. We miss out on the beautiful moments of growth, learning, and small wins that are sprinkled along the pathway to success. But these small victories are the building blocks of the grand success you are aiming for. Think of the small wins as the pit stops on your road trip. They give you a chance to rest, to reflect, and to refuel your motivation. Celebrating these small victories boosts your confidence, reinforces positivity, and provides the necessary motivation to continue the journey. For instance, if your goal is to write a novel, don't just aim for the end product. Celebrate the completion of each chapter. If your goal is to lose weight, don't wait to reach your ultimate goal weight. Celebrate each pound lost. These small celebrations will help maintain your momentum and make the entire process more enjoyable. Moreover, the celebration of small victories is also a form of gratitude. It's acknowledging your progress and giving yourself credit for the effort, perseverance, and hard work you've put in. Life is a journey, not a destination. And just like any journey, there will be highs, lows, speed bumps, and smooth highways. The key is to keep going and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. As we celebrate these small victories, we realize that success is not an event but a process. It's not just about achieving a goal, but about who we become in the process of reaching that goal. So here we are, at the end of our list of essential rules, and it seems only fitting that we conclude with a celebration. So, let's celebrate the journey, the learning, the growth, and each small victory along the way. Because at the end of the day, it is these small victories that make the journey worthwhile.